dos, y un, dos, tres, y...
Hey everybody, Chef Stu again, bringing you a fast, quick, simple, but amazing dish called gambas al ajillo. This is a classic Spanish tapas dish featuring prawns. This is essentially garlic prawns and it is unbelievable. Let me walk you through what we have first. We've got a pound of, these are 3140 prawns. You can use 2125 prawns, those are bigger. The smaller the number, the bigger the prawns. That's all that means. We have 2 tablespoons of white wine. You could use sherry as well. We have 1 teaspoon of red pepper flakes. We have the juice of 1/2 lemon. We have 1/4 cup of flat leaf parsley. We have 12, I'm serious, 12 cloves of garlic, all chopped up, not minced. They've got a little bit of texture to them. I'll explain why that's important in a minute. We've got high quality paprika right there. We've got some fleur de sel or flaky salt. And then we have some added lemon for garnish. And on the side, we've got a bit of a cut up baguette, just sliced into some little medallions, and we're gonna toast those in the oven. Let's get cooking. First step is gonna be to pat our prawns dry here. And this is actually a really crucial step, simply because we wanna make sure that these are as dry as possible. They don't have a whole bunch of added moisture in there. And this is also crucial that this is done immediately right before we pan fry these. We do not want to salt them ahead of time because it will draw all of the moisture out of these prawns. So we wanna give it a nice healthy dose of seasoning with our fleur de sel. For our toasted baguettes, we're just gonna drizzle a tiny bit of olive oil right over top like that. Some good Spanish olive oil, give it a crack of pepper, and we're gonna throw that under the broiler for literally 1.5 to 2 minutes and just keeping a really close eye on it. And that can be set aside while we're doing everything else. Okay, so into a preheated medium saucepan, or frying pan I should say, we're gonna put about between 1/4 cup and 1/2 cup of good olive oil, so Spanish olive oil. And what we wanna see if it's properly preheated is we should see some rippling pretty much right away. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put our garlic in immediately. And our garlic should, just like it did, start to sizzle immediately. At the same time, we're also gonna add our chili flake, and we're gonna let that brown, but not actually become brown. What I mean by that is we want a nice golden brown. If we brown this too much and it gets any burnt flavor at all, I honestly would discard that and begin again. You don't wanna ruin these prawns, and the last thing you wanna do is have a burnt garlic flake. Okay, so you can see some nice color on here. We are not brown, we're certainly not black on that at all. What we're gonna do next is we're gonna add our prawns. So again, 1 cup of pre-salted prawns in there. And to that, we are gonna add 1 teaspoon of smoked or sweet paprika. I have some sweet paprika here. And we're gonna give that a toss. You're gonna immediately notice some changing of color on these. That is totally normal. Because these are a little bit smaller, we are talking about 1.5 to 2 minutes. That's it for cooking these. We wanna remove it before you think it's gonna be done because it's gonna continue cooking afterwards. Once everything is almost done, and you can see this is about 90% done right now, we're gonna add our wine in. And all we wanna do here is cook off the alcohol in the wine, and that should take no more than 30 to 45 seconds, and by the time that's done, the prawns will be done. Okay, so now that everything's 100% done here, we just got a couple, like I said, that's totally fine. If it's a little tiny bit blue still, that's okay, flip it over. We're gonna add our lemon juice, the juice of 1/2 lemon, and our 1/4 cup of parsley. Again, I turn the heat off there. We're gonna give it a quick stir. We're ready to plate. All right, so our dish is done. Our little baguette medallions are done as well. And all you need to do here is spoon all of that beautiful garlicky goodness in here. It's maybe not a first date choice for a dish, or maybe it is. Maybe that's the true test right there. So then I would just line these around the edge, just like this. A few of these guys. Give it a little garnish on top with a bit of flat leaf parsley. A couple of lemon wedges. And there you go.